Welcome to Part 2 of the 2024 celebration of model railways, held in the Dewars Centre Perth. Hearts Mountain Experience in 45mm gauge, exhibited by G-Scale Scotland. Narrow gauge railways are very popular for modelling in the garden, and the various German, Swiss and Austrian narrow gauge railways are modelled by a number of manufacturers. We use a scale of 1 to 22.5 and run on 45mm gauge track. Our layout shows in a small way one of the most popular narrow gauge railways, the Harz Mountain Railway in the former German Democratic Republic. The Harz is a highland area in North Germany with the highest elevations for that region, and its rugged terrain extends across parts of Lower Saxony, Saxony-Anhalt, and Thuringia. The name Harz derives from the German word Hart or Hart, hill forest. The Brocken is the highest summit in the Harz, with an elevation of 1,141.1 meters, 3,744 feet above sea level. The Harz Railway was formerly the main line running north to south across the Harz Mountains from Wernigerode to Nordhausen. However, the tourist attraction of the Brocken, the highest mountain in the Harz, is so great that the Brocken Railway is effectively the main line today. The Trans-Harz Railway joins up with the Selke Valley Railway to Quedlinburg at Eisfelder Talmul, where all trains are organised to make good connections. A feature of operation of the railway is where the tracks and therefore the trains run along the streets of the town, mixing with road traffic such as happens in Wernigerode. We have attempted to illustrate this feature in our layout. Portcullen in P4 18.83mm gauge, exhibited by Mark Tatlow. Portcullen is a real place and is right next to the Kyle line as it runs along the edge of Loch Carron, but it now only has a couple of houses. However, historically, there was a bigger community, and it could also have served a series of small villages inland from the loch. It does not take too much history rewriting to make it sufficiently important to merit a station. All I have done is move another station, Stromferry, which is in reality only a mile away, sufficiently far to justify a separate station at Portcullen to serve these communities. The excuse for a layout is born. So that's the rationale for Portcullen, an imaginary station but very much based on the real examples on the line. I hope it will feel like the former Highland Railway's route to the west, and that many of you can recognise some of your youth in it. Allen Bridge in 00 gauge, exhibited by Bonnybridge Model Railway Club. Allen Bridge is modelled on a fictitious location in central Scotland between Larbert and Stirling. The main features on the layout are the two bridges crossing the River Forth. These bridges are modelled on the Forth crossings at Stirling, with the bridge which carried the line from Stirling to Dunfermline via Alloa single track instead of double. The layout features a main line running north to south, and a freight-only line towards the rear of the scenic section. Allen Bridge Station is half-relief, so only a portion of the three platforms are modelled. The town and station building are above the railway, giving a suburban feel to the location. There is plenty of action on this busy section of line, with the trains running on the layout prototypical of those running in central Scotland. Class 156, 158, 170 Voyagers and HSTs handle the passenger work, with freight trains operated by DBS, Freightliner, Colas Rail and DRS operating daily. The layout also sees many rail tours, as this line is popular with diesel and steam tours throughout the year. The layout shows signs of the network upgrade to electrification, with partially constructed gantries and use of the engineering yard for the delivery of materials and machinery. The layout is DCC controlled, with mostly sound-fitted locos operating. The Morven Terminal in N gauge, exhibited by East Neuk Model Railway Club. The Morven Terminal is built to American N gauge standards, 1 to 160 scale as opposed to 1 to 148 for British N, although the 9mm track gauge is the same. It shows an intermodal freight yard on a section of CSX mainline railroad in the eastern USA and is set in modern times. Aaron Aird, the builder, has a particular interest in railway freight operations, and intermodal freight services predominate on this layout. Intermodal traffic is traffic which uses different modes for different parts of its journey, typically road and rail, although sea and waterway transport may also be involved, and which is carried in a way that makes transfer between modes easy. Examples seen on this layout are container traffic and road railers. Look for double-stack container trains, among others. Although the line is mainly CSX, locomotives from other railroads can be seen, together with the occasional Amtrak passenger service. Locomotives and rolling stock are mostly from the extensive range of ready-to-run products available for American railroad modeling. Buildings are mainly kit-built. Blair Athol, towards Drumoctor in 00 gauge, exhibited by Ian Macready. Weather conditions in the Central Highlands continue to deteriorate, and a heavy overnight snowfall has blocked the A9 south of Drumoctor, and snow gates have been closed whilst the Council Roads Department await arrival of the plough. As an eerie silence descends upon this busy trunk route, a crow on the horn heralds the approach of a Class 47, number 515, with the well-heated 8:10 service from Inverness to Glasgow. Blair Athol, towards Drumoctor, faithfully recreates the Highland Main Line from Bridge 86H across the impressive River Tilt Viaduct and northwards through Blair Athol Station onto the 1 to 70 climb towards Drumoctor. Since the reinstatement of double track in the late 70s, very little has changed on the prototype, which allows the operation of a schedule portraying 3 decades of traction and liveries without compromising realism. We hope you will enjoy the experience of watching the trains go by in recognizable Perthshire countryside.